Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday the 29th of November, heading home at 10 to 6. Been pretty late every night this week actually for leaving. It's been a pretty hectic week again. Obviously the run up to Christmas has started to kick in somewhat. Although today's been a little bit slower because we don't really do Black Friday, so no special offers or deals going down with P19 coffee. Everything's just the same price it always is all year round, and good value at that. But yes, so the Black Friday malarkey, we don't get into that much. Because, you know, who's got time to inflate the price earlier on in the year so you can bring it back down to a more reasonable one on Black Friday and telling everyone, oh, you're saving loads of money. No, you're not really. They just bumped up the price earlier on when you weren't looking. And now it's Black Friday, they've just reduced it to the normal price it should be and tell you you're making a fantastic saving. Yeah, they told you out, they really will. So, yeah, needless to say, I've not been doing any Black Friday shopping. Well, I ordered some invoice paper, triplicate paper, for work. That was my Black Friday offer. Actually, I got some free Millie's cookies with that order of paper. So, that'll be alright. We still print our invoices and I've got some cookies to munch on. So last weekend, steady away, to be honest. I didn't do anything too exciting. Saturday was pretty quiet, a bit grotty. Then Sunday, went to my dad's early to do lunch, and then dropped him off at the airport because he was going away. Then I was going to, because Brighouse had its Christmas market on. I thought, well, I need to do some shopping. I'll go into Brighouse Christmas market. Well, I'll go into Tesco's in Brighouse and then go to the Christmas market and walk round and do some photos for my Sublime Sunday posts on Steam. So that'll be a good idea, wouldn't it? So went to do that, except Tesco's, they were queuing way up the dual carriageway to come out to get into it, to park. And I was like, well, there's no chuffing way I'm just queuing to get in there just to park up, because if they're queuing there, there's no spaces and it's an in-out basis. So I scrapped that plan completely and just went, oh, I'll go back to my normal one at Halifax Road that won't have anyone there at all. So of course I missed out on that opportunity for doing photos, so I ended up going to Harold Park because it was on the way to get to the other Tesco's from Brighouse, so it was kind of convenient. So I went there and had a walk round and took some photos for my post there, which you know, it was alright, came out alright. The Saturday I did a foggy driving video, speeded up, which went alright. And then the Sunday I did my vlog video, as well as remembering finally to upload it to YouTube, because I keep forgetting that as well. So yeah, I managed to upload it to YouTube. And then I've been not too bad doing Steam posts, to be honest. I've not managed every single day, to be honest, because I've just been a bit worn out, to be honest, some nights. And I've not, although I've had some busy days, well, every day has been roasting this week. I had some days I didn't get the step count up to over 10k, and I don't really like, unless I've got it up to 10k, it doesn't feel like it's worthwhile doing the active hit post. So there was a couple of days where I just didn't do the active hit because I hadn't really achieved high enough step count, although I've been pretty busy one way or the other. Let's go over this way. Park next to me mate's car. So, I don't know, I've not noticed if Mr. Nellis has sent me any more words this week, so I shall have a look inside, and then we'll find out when I come back out, if I do them or not. Maybe not, who knows. So, catch you in a minute once I've dropped my enormous bootload of parcels off again. Okay, made it back after causing a massive queue. Oops. Dropping my parcels off. And first job is Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom. He sent last night, so he's on form this week. So the double bill of my things to talk about on your vlog, words of wisdom 1.1. No, number 1. Me, as I've been to Tolson Museum with Chris Pearson. Lovely for you. David, as he was back on Thursday last week, which he is a lot better. Oh, that's nice. What was the song you've been playing at the beginning of your vlog? Words of wisdom. 2. Oh no, what was the song playing? I don't know, it's just random playlist, whatever's on the USB I've plugged in when I can't be bothered to connect the iPhone to the car. So, the death of Glee's Jane Galloway, Heights and Gary Rhodes. Yes, I know, everyone seems to be going. What about Clive James as well, the Australian comedian? He passed away too. Dean Clough has a new video game theme bar called Next Level. Have you ever seen Jerry's Game? No. Me, as I've been to the Royal Armouries as a Penang Magpie trip to see a show about the private Yankee Doodle on Friday. That sounds good. My dad's and my Christmas shopping trip at Meadowhall being sorted as it is this coming Tuesday. Very good. When are you next going to Glore, Scandinavian, Lightcliff Tea Room, Square Chapel and Copenhagen Bar? Any plans this weekend? Do you like Freddy Krueger films? Not a huge fan of Freddy Krueger films, to be honest. We've been, well, I've not been, but deliveries have been to Square Chapel this week twice, and they've been to collect something as well. So generally that's been busy. I've not been to Glore yet, but I just need to wait for him to say when he needs some more stock. Lightcliff Tea Rooms, I think only dropped off about a week and a half ago, so it might be next week when they need something. And that's it. Yeah, we seem to have done pretty much everyone locally that has products one way or the other this week. So it has been pretty busy, and 200 retail packs to of coffee to do, ground coffee, which, so that was about 40 kilos to roast, and then grind the coffee up and then bag it in 200 grams in retail bags, and then add stickers to those retail bags as well. So that was quite a lot of work on its own, plus everything else. So all in, roasting every day. Done a hell of a lot of coffee this week, to be honest. Plus a fair bit of running about here then everywhere, keeping up with stuff. So that's been busy. Steem Blockchain has been going along. So like I say, I've been trying to keep up with some posts, keep up with what's going on and with people doing bits and pieces. Been spending ages and ages trying to figure out this Python code for some of the bots. So the distribution bot for Steem tokens, I've been trying to modify that so it upvotes the post you're replying to rather than the person who's issuing the command, because it'd be more like an upvote service then. And can I figure it out? No, it's so annoying. I've just spent hours and hours poring over the code, and the trouble is, every time I try something that I think is going to work, I'm going to rebuild the code, stop the bot and start it again, then go and find a post to use it on to see if what I'm trying to do is going to work. Then it doesn't for whatever reason. So you're back to messing about, doing more changes, doing more rebuilding, stopping and starting, then going back to another post to issue the command on. So it's kind of been a lot of faffing about. But I have got running now a different bot, which is still by Holger82, who did the distribution bot, but this is one I don't think I just found a post with a link to the code for it and managed to get it up and running. And what it'll do is it'll do an upvote if you send an X amount of tokens. So like my coffee tokens, that we give out, well, give her out for quality content and whatever else. Well, people now can not just sort of sell them on the market, trade them on the market, but they can send them to the token account, and the token account will give the post an upvote. They just need to put their post link or whatever post they want upvoting in the memo of that transfer, and then that little bot picks it up and will upvote the post. So that's going to be quite good for people to just redeem tokens rather than just hanging on to them and not really knowing what to do with them. It gives a bit more value to them, plus it keeps the tokens circulating, so they come back to the bot to go back out again, to come back again. So it worked quite nicely. So I'm just going to build up some of the Steem Power and also other tokens that Coffee token accounts got staked, so that'll make it more of a worthwhile service for them to use their tokens on. Oh, the Volkswagen Centre is shut by the looks of it, unless it's been refurbished, but it's got no cars in it either. Oh, and I just noticed that. We'll go past it every night. It's probably like been like that all week, and I'm just like in autopilot. But yeah, shocking. So, oh yeah, my milk is still there. So yeah, so that's quite good. I was pleased I got that up and running anyway. I managed to add in it replying to comments. That was something I managed to work out myself using my own brain. Magic. I managed to work out how to actually get it to do a reply. It's just very confusing because I don't want to spend ridiculous amounts of time learning all the classes and things that go with Bean, which is the Steem Python code library that Holger82 built. You know, but I just want to basically modify what already exists to do my own thing, bend it to my own will. But I'm just struggling to figure out, I just can't, I know what I have to do, and I'm pretty sure I know how I've got the stuff that it needs to do it, but I just can't find the right combination of command to actually get it spot on, which is, let's say, it's just very frustrating. So I've kind of almost given up on it, but I'm still like, it's one of those things, you know, once you start doing something and you've got this idea that you want it to do what you want it to do, I'm kind of like, I just want to keep doing it until I get it there and get it working. It's a bit of a pain because I know for a fact that the guy who did all this coding would be able to just say in an instant, oh yeah, you just need to put this there and it'll all be all right. Dead easy. But he appears to have disappeared somewhere. Like, he's not answered my DM, and he's not really been doing any posting recently or anything, so I don't know if he's gone away or if he's just doing something pretty random or what. But anyway, so it's a bit of a tricky bit, that now. So yeah, it'd probably just say input this line of code and it'll work perfectly, and I'd be like, yay. But at the moment, no, I've just got nothing to go on except me plodding away hours on end trying stuff that just doesn't work and getting more angry with it. No, And Python's really quite annoying as a programming language because spaces count as code. So every space has a meaning to it. So if you miss a space somewhere, it crashes because it's got an indentation error, which is kind of... But you get name errors and class errors and this and that, and it doesn't really tell you what bit of what you put in. And you've got a line that's got 4 different sort of name codes in it referenced, and it just says name error. It doesn't say which one of those it is. So you're just like, well, how do I know which one of those is the wrong one? So I don't know. I may have a play about with that over the weekend, or I might not. It just depends how I feel at the moment. I might do a Coffee of the World post tonight if I feel up to it. I'm not sure yet if I've got the energy. I might save it, but I want to do video tomorrow and Sunday, and then Sublime Sunday on Sunday night. So that's already packing that out. So I need to do something tonight. I'm not sure I've got enough steps for an active fit that I could make a sort of decent amount. So I don't know what I'll do yet. I shall just have to see. And we're nearly there. It's actually stopped raining finally. It's been so wet over the past week again. Appalling. But it was freezing this morning, and in fact you can see it's icy on the grass now, frosty. So yeah, really frosty this morning. The car was well and truly frozen over. Sorry, I was miles away then. I'd forgotten what I was doing. I was so busy concentrating on reversing. Right, that's me done anyway. So have a good weekend and week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.